about the work you have done. You were talking about the Daily Show with Jon Stewart. How difficult is to work in an environment of political issues and be like and that very thin line?
Well, the line has moved.
Yeah, well,
recently. Yeah, like they're now more like actual news shows.
Yeah.
But back then, we did not like it when people said we get our news from you. So that's something that's changed. But it's not my thing. I loved doing it. I loved that show, and I got really into the news, and I got really into the issues when I was there. But it's not. I joked about it when I was on the show, but it's really true. I was the dick joke guy.
Yeah,
yeah, that was me. I was they used to call me the masshole because I was from Massachusetts.
Okay.
I was a masshole.
And you're not doing anything with Colbert, or do you?
I do his show a lot. That's all. Like
you're like a guest.
I guest on his show frequently because I hate doing those shows, talk shows. It's just so stressful. Just for 5 minutes of time, because you do a pre-interview, and they call you and they interview you and some producer interviews you and then they come up with a script basically.
Everything you saw on Gary Shandling's show. And
Larry
Sanders show.
The Larry Sanders show. It's true.
Oh, have you seen the documentary, the Judd Apatow documentary?
No, not yet.
Oh my God, it's
Gary
amazing.
Shandling is one of my heroes.
It's 4 hours and a half.
Wow.
And it's divided in 2 parts.
Yeah,
but it's super. I mean, you're in HBO, so it's an we can.
Oh, it is an HBO show, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's an HBO documentary. It's awesome.
We can do anything
because
we want too. By the way, no one's here.
But they'll watch afterwards.
Yeah, that's all right.
I don't want Edu calling me like, "Come on, you
why
asshole.
did you ask that?
Don't
You're
say
a journalist now.
Netflix."
You're a journalist now. It sucks.
No, but it's awesome because talking about ballers and Hollywood and in that documentary you can see how you can also say no. You can also say, fuck you, I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to have this...
he's the perfect example of that.
He's the perfect example.
Bill Murray too.
Bill Murray too. Yep. But that's what's super interesting, that if you trust yourself enough, if you know that what you're doing is what you know how to do and what you like, because you can also say, oh, this is what I like to do, and you cannot know how to do it.
That's exactly true. Yeah, that's exactly right. And those are guys that also, they understood, and this is something I've recently understood, is that nobody understands show business. The agents are making it up too. The agents, that's why they lie all the time. I mean, I love my agents, don't get me wrong. Not that they're going to see, I could say that they're assholes. They're not going to watch this. But,
Thank you.
Yeah, no, they're the whitest people in the world. Are you kidding me? They're so white.
Like, oh, you ride with Mexicans? Come on.
Yeah,
are you okay?
They'd be like, you want us to get you out of that? It's just, no one, you can make up your own rules. Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. And that's incredibly freeing. And I think that's what Gary Shandling and Bill Murray learned. And then Bill Murray fired his agent, fired his manager. All he has is a lawyer, and no one has his number.
Yeah, I know that.
If
that's true,
I call it. I would love more than nothing else to Bill Murray this life. But I'm not in the position to do
eventually.
That.
I mean, you can eventually.
I'm already 47. It's almost over for me. I'm the second I can get out of this, because I'm out.
You're out forever.
Yeah, you want to get out, but you're doing a production company.
Kaiser Soze.
Yeah.
You said that, and it's his favorite film.
Yeah,
so
my favorite movie.
That's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one. Farewell, Fenster.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, it's the best. This is a weird soundtrack to have, though.
Do you think?
It's a score.
It's score. There's no like other.
There's not a
There's
song.
not like a.
No, it's just
like
scored
Will
by
Smith doesn't do a rap
No.
song.
No, Joe Ondman. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
that's my
You really like the movie.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie. Well, I mean, it's a shame what's been happening with the star of the movie, but what are we gonna do with Kevin Spacey?
Oh yeah, I was like, wait, it's an ensemble. Who's the? Oh right, yeah. Tough to watch now.
Yeah, exactly. Uncomfortable to watch.
Every time you put on one of your favorite movies, you're gonna have some sort of moral dilemma these days. You know, It's like, whoa, well, Woody Allen.
How do you deal, for example, with that? I mean,
I
you are
don't
very,
yet.
very.
I haven't dealt with it. I don't know what to do. I can't watch Woody Allen if my wife's around. That's for sure.
No, but I mean in your career. I mean,
my personal career.
Yeah, because
what I do is
you're
I
not
just
like
stay away from anyone. I always have, luckily.
You're not like an emblem of political correctness, Rob.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And yet I'll get political on my Twitter feed sometimes when I'm really like feeling it, and people will write me back like, yeah, this coming from the guy that said the N-word in Ballers. And I'm like, yes. No, I live to contradict myself, so fuck off.
And comedy is that.
And
Yeah, exactly.
It's the juxtaposition
Whatever. I'm gonna make the funniest joke I can in the moment, and also I think you can joke about anything.
Yeah.
You know, you can joke about absolutely the darkest subject matter, but the darker the subject matter, the smarter the joke has to be.
Yeah.
And you know, Zach Galifianakis is very good at that, and the late great Louis C.K. Louis C.K. is great at
Another one.
Another
Talking
one.
about
They're
losing.
falling like flies.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, it's weird because I mean you've met most of them, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure that you have never listened to them saying, or you have never watched them do something bad. So it must be more shocking, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're like, when?
Yeah, well, I was
that
at that
shit happened.
I was at that comedy festival that supposedly
Oh.
happened at, and those women made no. It was an open secret until it came out. Everybody knew about it.
Oh,
Just like
okay.
Bill Cosby, we've known about that for years. I've known about it for 20 years. You know, like, people used to tell me like, oh, you know what he'll do? He'll go down to UCLA or USC and he'll like put sweatpants on and he'll like coach, offer to coach the women there on the teams. So we have always known he's disgusting. It's
now you can say it, and that can be
Yeah.
freeing, right?
well, that's the thing too, is that like if I knew something, right? If I don't know anything now that's not known,
you're hurt.
but if I knew something, would I say something? And of course, it wouldn't be up to me, right? But it makes you, this whole Me Too thing has made men specifically have to. It forced me at least to just question, just do an inventory of your behavior and do some what if exercises. You know, what if you did see something, and so I don't know. It's still an open question. Luckily, I am too shy around women to have ever gotten myself into any trouble. So.